Hey there, everyone. I'm Christine, and I want to welcome you to. And I want to. Let's try this again. Hey, everyone. I'm Christine, and I want to welcome you to my channel. I have not made a video in a long time, and actually, the last cozy bedroom video that I made, I said this. Everyone, I'm Christine, and welcome to my cozy bedroom. I'm so glad you're here, whether it's your first time or you're returning, because we're going to talk about 5 elements of a cozy bedroom. And I kind of put my cozy bedroom together back between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I haven't been feeling well, nothing to be alarmed about, but I'm coming home from work and perfectly happy to just be hanging out in my bedroom. So I wanted to make it a place that was cozy. I did have something to worry about. I got a cancer diagnosis. Well, first of all, for nearly a year prior, I'd been having some issues, right, in my lower digestive system. Let's just say that. And so I thought it was something else, right? And I had some some symptoms that other people might be really alarmed about, but I have this unrealistic fear of doctors and hospitals and testing and all of that. So I clearly let it go for far too long. But anyway, so I'd had this stuff going on, and the week between Christmas and New Year's, in my groin area, I got a very large lump, and I thought I had a hernia. So I thought, okay, now I need to go to the doctor. So I went to my general practitioner, who did a little bit of feeling, told her about what else I was experiencing, and she sent me for an ultrasound. And the ultrasound came back that it was, I don't even know the technical name, lympho something, but it was, my lymph nodes were enlarged, and the recommendation was to go have that tested. Well, I didn't want to have that done. I just didn't want to have that done. I have this fear of the doctors, plus I don't want medical bills. I can't be the only one out there. Raise your hand. Anyway, so we concluded that I would go for a colonoscopy. I went in to have my colonoscopy, which if you've never had one, it's not that big of a deal. So don't be afraid to go have that done. And yeah, so it wasn't a big deal. But as I was sitting there, when you come out of the anesthesia and they're just like waking you up and you're sitting there eating these graham crackers like they're a fine French pastry because you haven't eaten in so long. He's standing at the foot of my bed. Hey, Christine, everything looked really great, but you had this cancer there. No big deal. I took a biopsy. Yeah, I'll refer you to a surgeon. They'll remove it. You'll have some radiation and you'll be all good. But I got to tell you, when he said the word cancer, all I heard after that while I was munching on these was wah, 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 wah. Hearing that word, I don't think anything can prepare you for that. I really don't. I really don't. So that was in March. It took about 10 days or longer to get my results back. Indeed, it was a cancer. He was referring me to a surgeon. I told my 2 closest girlfriends, the ones I travel with. One of them actually had taken me to my colonoscopy I told her about it. And if she or anybody was going to look anything up on the internet, I didn't want to know about it. I didn't want to know. So she took me also to the surgeon's office, where I got the news that my cancer was treatable. It's a colorectal cancer. It was treatable without surgery. The treatment is called the NIGRO protocol, and so I underwent. I have 2 sessions of radiation left after this, or I should say at the time I'm recording this. But I had 6 weeks of radiation therapy, and 2 of those weeks I also had chemotherapy. Now, I didn't have to sit at an infusion center for several days. Each time I, gosh, you probably can see, maybe, I don't know, I have a couple of marks here. I had a PICC line installed, and then I had a pump, and I carried that with me for a week. And my chemotherapy was administered via that pump over the course of 96 hours. So I had to wear that pump, and well, it took some getting used to. Monday through Friday, for 6 weeks, I had radiation therapy at 7:40 in the morning. Those graham crackers, they are so good. 7:40 in the morning. And for 5 of those weeks, I was also going into work after that treatment. And I went in for 2 weeks with my chemotherapy pump on. I am on my last week of treatment. And I'm not going into work this week. I'm not going to go in. I just can't. There's something about getting a cancer diagnosis and getting all into this. You lose control of your life. And I'm at a stage right now where I'm kind of losing some control over my body. People made appointments for me to be somewhere at 7:40, be somewhere at 8:15, be somewhere at 9:30. I needed to go into work for sure, or I was going to lose my mind. It is an interesting thing to be given a cancer diagnosis. It is a marvelous thing to be told we have a really effective treatment for your cancer. We can most times cure it. And so I gotta tell you, I dove into my faith. Without my faith and my family, I would not be here. I'm so fortunate. My daughter's employer, she moved to Boston back in February, and they are allowing her to work here so that she can be here with me. And while I'm not in need of absolute care, I'm still pretty independent. Her company is so appreciated. And of course, I have 4 sons, and they've all been amazing, absolutely amazing. And my church friends, talk about some prayer warriors. And just my closest friends also, it's just kind of amazing. It's kind of a journey that you're on by yourself, right? You're going into that. The chemotherapy is being done to you. The radiation is being done to you. And both of them give you some time to just kind of be in your head and And well, all of that, gosh knows I've said a lot of prayers. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here because I haven't been on here for so long. And today I was just really feeling, well, the strength to come on. The name of my channel is Finally Christine. And I'm going to link some videos in the description box below that just kind of give you the reason for that name. But for those of you who know why it's Finally Christine, man, I thought having the stroke was making me need to do the things I wanted to do. Well, when you're given a cancer diagnosis, you really feel that. You really feel that time closing in on you, right? It is, wow, it's a life changer. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm doing well. I'll be back on here soon with a follow-up to my final 2 treatments and what lays ahead for me, and just some more fun things. I don't want to dwell on this, but I want to share it. Next video, I will go a little more into the cancer that I have, because it's just hard for me to say it. And all my doctors have said, well, we need to say it to take away the stigma from it. So, and I definitely want to say it so that you won't feel stigmatized by it. And if I could tell you anything with just this episode, this video, I'm always saying do the things you think you can't. Well, I didn't think I could even go to the doctor to have them even just look at me. Well, let me tell you what, I've been going through radiation and chemotherapy, and they have seen every bit of me. So I was able to do that. I did not think I would be able to do it, but I've been doing it for 6 weeks. So I love you so much. I really, truly do. All right, I'll see you next time.